Hello! Let's have a look at a Guild War and have an overview of the different systems. Now, some things that might be obvious to someone who's done this quite a bit. I noticed some members or newer members just didn't see it. There is no tutorial for some things, and if they don't happen to click on something, they won't even know it's there. So the first one is that you can leave notes on these buildings, and you can leave simple notes. And right now nobody left anything, which is fine for us, but not really if you want to be competitive. Or people can be leaving notes in Discord, and then it's fine, there's nothing here. I would, however, still recommend you leave... Oh, there's one. I still recommend you leave some note once you have a scout on a building, even if you leave stuff in Discord. Just leave something. Let's have a look. Okay, need more than 26k HP Nulha or put on Proof of Valor. Brunka has immunity. Okay, so apparently this is about having their Nulha survive. Let's just take a look. Is there a Nulha here? Who used Nulha? Yeah, there we go. Use Nulha and left a note. See, if somebody will be using Nulha, so Nurse Yulha, they know what they need. A stat requirement. Some kind of useful information. Now, you could also have a different kind of icon for this. It depends on your role, because I am a guild leader, guild captain. I can add notes into any of them. If you remember, you can only add notes to buildings you have already attacked. Okay, that's the first thing. People might not notice this. Second thing is your defense team. Now that the Guild War started, it's not going to change. Your Guild War defense team is set up, and you can move the items, you can move your equipment. It will not matter. And when you do attacks, this is what I want to quickly cover. You should be moving your gear around to optimize your attacks, and then using the revert button. And I learned that some members might not know that there is a revert button for equipment. Right, so when you do your attack, just set up your heroes, and then just move your gear around, right? Let's just say unequip all, I don't know. And then for this hero, I'll just add a different artifact, symbol of unity, something random. Right, and you start, you do your attack, you're finished. After you're finished, just you can do this from Guild Wars screen, or choose a character from the character screen. As long as you're here, you press this button here, and then you will revert equipment. Now the way this works is, first of all, you can read this, but you can have up to 20 lines of history, and it only saves up to 15 days. So if I go all the way down, oh, it doesn't show anymore. So old history is already deleted. Right, I believe it does say it for some time, right? So how long ago it's been here, right? 30 seconds ago. So once it's 15 days, it will show that you can no longer go there. Also, you can only go... Oh, there it is, right? So I cannot undo these for some reason. 20 hours ago, not sure why. It's weird. Let's see if we get there. Anyway, so you can only get up to 5, and you cannot select them individually. I cannot select this one, but not select this. So I select the stack from top to bottom. Okay, I don't want to go all the way here, because this is a change I don't want to undo right now. But I do want to undo the last changes I did. If you saw, I removed one piece of equipment here. So this is the initial state, this is the final state. So what I did is I removed a piece of necklace. And here what I did is I removed all of these pieces. So it will revert to this state, and this will revert to this state. And here for Freerun, I equipped a different artifact, so it will revert. Instead of this, I will have this, the initial state. Right, so I press here, revert, confirm, easy, and all my equipment went back. Okay, So you should really be looking into getting this. Ah, I know why this is blocked out, because this item no longer exists. Okay. I remade it into this to have max crit chance. Anyway, right, so you should, whenever you do an individual attack, if you actually care, and you're in a competitive guild, which we a little bit are, not the most, but we are, you should just optimize your equipment. Get the best gear on your characters. Steal them from other characters. When you are doing this, just go to recommend equipment and include equipped equipment. The only time you don't want to include equipped equipment is if you have more than one hero out of all of these 6 that want the same stats or the same type of equipment. Then you might be able to end up stealing it from each other. But right now, anything I want to use from heroes outside of the ones that I want to use for this attack, I should be stealing gear from them and then pressing the revert button as I showed. Right, the other thing, very quickly, is it's okay. I mean, you should be leaving notes for everything when you attack. Once you finish a building, it's finished, it doesn't matter anymore. But if you're the first one to attack a building, you should leave some notes. Specifically the large buildings, because they require more attacks. And so more people will benefit from it. I'm just thinking if I forgot something. I will go over the Havoc system in another video in detail. But yes, just very quickly, you can get a maximum, as a guild, in total you can get a maximum of 300 Havoc from a small building, a tent, or whatever it's called, doesn't say. Let's call them tents, outpost. So it's the Havoc from the building's HP plus 100 bonus once it's completed. And for the towers, it's usually 450, and then I think 500. I'll do another video. I'll need to double check that information. For the stronghold, it's usually 800 plus 1000 for finishing it. The extra HP, I'll get into detail in another video. It has to do with the difference in number of members participating in the guild. So our opponents have 27 members, we have 29, so they get a bonus to HP for towers and strongholds. Okay. There was something I wanted to say, and it's gone again. Ah, yes. When you are finishing a building, when you expect to destroy it, especially for tents to some extent, but especially towers and strongholds, if you're the last to attack, you should give a heads up to your guild members so there's not a double attack and we waste one attack for nothing, right? Because then there's no Havoc earned, and we want to earn Havoc to be able to compete. So you can just type here, usually there will be an icon like, oh, I'm hitting left side bottom tower or something. Or if you have a different code for your buildings, or you can say a name, I'm hitting left side tower I silence, okay? And then you press enter so that other people know. And if you have a message pop up here while you're in game, like, do check. Just make sure you don't double tap. So you should leave a message once you decide I am going to hit this building, and you go into this screen here and you're starting to set up, right? And then people know, okay, I shouldn't hit this building anymore. It's about to be finished. It's going to be wasted. Okay, that's the last thing I wanted to say. This is a bit messy, but hopefully clear enough. And I hope I didn't miss anything. If there are any questions, do let me know.